don't finish? What if I don't do exactly what I said I was going to do? And you got to persevere, no matter what. You have to do something to do anything. I think we all need to kind of look at failure a different way.
You have to get to that uncomfortable space. If you only ever work inside your comfort zone, you're going to be very limited. You're not going to be as rewarded. You're not going to enjoy as many things as possible. So you have to get outside that comfort zone as much as possible.
We need to rethink what failure is so that we can have a better attitude about what we do. I think the goal for everybody is to be happy. You know, sometimes we allow work and other things to get in the way of that. This negativity can really get you down, and it has. And those are life struggles, and I think they make you stronger, depending on how you respond to them. You know, because when you react, that's a negative way of acting on some kind of event in your life. Sometimes you can't determine what's going to happen to you. How you react to it or respond to it, you can totally decide how you're going to do that. So I try to respond. A lot of times, I think we don't take risks because of fear. And but you're not going to do anything super special in life unless you take some risks. You know, we all live by fear. Everybody does. You know what I mean? But if you can turn that fear down a little bit, and you can let yourself, allow yourself, I should say, to take those risks, it'll be well worth it. You only live once. YOLO.
You can get through things. You can get through obstacles, work through difficult times, overcome challenges.
Life does go on, you know, even with all these obstacles. It's tough, but you keep going.
The biggest thing I think I have learned is that everybody is different. All students are different. All students learn differently. And we all have needs that need to be met before we can learn.
It's comfortable to run your classroom the way you want to run it. That doesn't always work with kids. So sometimes I have to do stuff with students or with classes in particular that I'm not totally comfortable with. I'm doing some things in my third hour right now that I'm not comfortable with, but I'm trying them to see if they will make things better. But I have, Ironman was doing triathlons, and specifically when I worked my way up to Ironman, way out of my comfort zone.
So I have done a lot of things that have forced me to get outside of my comfort zone. The biggest thing I think is actually just going into teaching, because I've never been somebody who likes to speak in front of other people. So it really kind of forced me to kind of get through that and learn how to talk in front of other people. Probably the hardest thing for me about getting into teaching was going through the teaching program and having to give speeches all the time in front of my classmates, and I think that was probably the hardest thing I've ever had to do.
Now, should anyone, student or staff, attempt to aid Mr. Potter, they will be punished in a manner consistent with the severity of their transgression. Furthermore, any